Hey guys, and welcome back to Always Wolves Fan TV for what is your preview of our team, Wolverhampton Wanderers, travelling to the Vitality Stadium in the Premier League to face managerless Bournemouth. So yeah, looking forward to the game. All the usual stuff that's going to be in this. We're also going to have Kurt from the Cherries Red Army giving the Bournemouth perspective, and of course my dad, Magic Moss. It's a massive game in some ways. So early in the season for both clubs, the fifth match in. Wolves obviously winless. Bournemouth coming on the back of a 9-0 drubbing away to Liverpool at Anfield. And today, Bournemouth have announced the parting of the ways from their manager, Scott Parker, who had got them promoted. Some people might say, oh, well, 4 games in, that's a bit early. I don't think it's anything to do with a 9-0 drubbing. Scott Parker seems to have been saying for a little while that the team's not good enough for the Premier League. There's obviously some behind-the-scenes stuff in terms of the transfer and the investment, and I think it's probably got more to do with that than just the fact that they've lost. Obviously losing 9-0 is not great, and going into this game as a Wolves fan, I was thinking, oh, playing Bournemouth off the back of they've lost 9-0, teams will get a reaction, and now they've sacked their manager as well, and it just makes it all the more difficult for Wolves in a game really which I wouldn't say it's a must win, but we really have to win this and get 3 points and get our season up and running. And I'll come on more on that in a little bit. In terms of the team that I go with, I'd stick exactly the same team. Sarr in goal, Collins, Kilman, Semedo had a brilliant game, and Johnny Otto. The midfield three of Moutinho, Neves and Nunes, and up front Raul Jimenez, and of course Guedes and Neto. Of course, it is reported today that the medical, as I record this, for Sasa Kalajic, I hope I said that right, the Austrian 6'7" striker, has gone through. Imminently expecting an announcement on that from Wolves, and obviously we'll update that for you as and when, of course, on the channel, so make sure you have the bell notifications on. But yeah, I don't think he'll be involved. It's going to be interesting coming up to just 2 days to go now of this transfer window. I'll be so happy when it's closed to see where we end the window and who we keep and who goes out. There's personally, with regards to Wang and stuff like that, as a lot of people want to get rid of him to Leeds or Everton or whoever. I do think he needs to be taken out the firing line. The guy's bereft of confidence, missing the penalty against Preston, giving the clearance. And Bruno has got to take some of the responsibility for bringing him in onto that game. I just think he needs to be taken out the firing line, full stop. I'll come back with my score prediction shortly. We're going to have the Bournemouth fan prediction and, of course, my dad's thoughts, Magic Moss, ahead of this. But first of all, let's go across to Kirk to see what he has to say from Cherries Red Army.
Hello, Kirk here from Cherries Red Army, giving a perspective for Bournemouth ahead of this game in the Premier League midweek. Bournemouth versus Wolves, and all the focus should have been on this game. A big game for both teams. But the Cherries, Bournemouth, have just announced that Scott Parker has been sacked. They parted company after that 9-0 loss versus Liverpool at Anfield, where Scott Parker came out and criticised the performance and basically told everyone that this team wasn't capable of competing in this league, and it was always going to be a tough week for him, and it's ended in disaster. That means we go into this game with no manager. Gary O'Neill will take temporary charge alongside Tommy Elphick. And it's a big week for Bournemouth. Now, fans weren't always for Scott Parker, and they doubted him even more after the weekend. And maybe that'll lift the fan base, knowing that we've got a legend on the side of the pitch trying to get a result on Wednesday. And maybe the players will play a little bit more, because it can't be a good feeling being told by your manager on live TV that you're not good enough to play football in the Premier League. So it's not great for us this week. It's not a great start. This was meant to be the start of our season after those 3 big losses. and we go into this game with an unknown. I don't know what the formation might be, because we're used to a formation of a 4-2-3-1 last season, and we've gone into this trying to adapt to a back three formation, and then we tried to play a back four, but differently to how we played it last season on Saturday, and everything's just got a little bit messy. And I think we just need to strip it all back to a bit of basics and try and play to what we have at our disposal and the ability that we have. So it needs to be a back four. We need to have the likes of Lerma or Lewis Cook as that screening across that back four, and then we need to try and get the likes of Tavernier, Christie, Anthony, Dom Solanke, Kiefer Moore into these sort of football matches, and we need to try and attack football teams, attack Wolves on Wednesday and get a goal, because we haven't scored in the last 3 Premier League games. So can we get a goal? Can that lift the team? And can we get a result? Look, I don't know what this is going to be in the end. I know Wolves are 11 Premier League matches without a win. They're desperate to win as well. I mean, could end up in a draw. Let's hope it's a score draw if it does. But I've got to back the Cherries. Weirdly, it probably doesn't favour us, but I'll go for a 2-1. I do expect Wolves to score, but I'll go Bournemouth 2, Wolves 1. Who knows what's going to happen at the Vitality Stadium on Wednesday night?
So we're here with Mr. Magic Moss. Who have you got with you today?
Does I call his name? Derek
Dugan.
Oh, Dugan, oh. Remember Dugan?
I do.
I used to take you to watch Dugan, and Derek Dugan, he was a brilliant player.
Yeah, and he put the ball in the net a few times.
He put the ball in the net, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, we're recording this literally just after the 1-1 draw against Newcastle, Dad. Looking ahead now to Wednesday night against a Bournemouth team that's just lost 9-0. Wolves drawing again today. 11 games without a win in the Premier League. What are you thinking?
I'm disappointed that how they played well, really, but they just can't. I think
what we're thinking about the Bournemouth game?
Oh, the Bournemouth game, they're going to win. Go on, I'll change it round. 2-1, go on to Wolves.
2-1?
Yeah.
Okay, you say that with confidence, do you? Because we need to win, don't we? What happens if we don't win this one, Dad? What you worrying? Are you worried?
Well, I'm worried now, David. Not about could we ain't scored. We can't win, can we? Can't finish it off.
Can't finish it off.
Yeah, they just seem to tire out at the end of the game. I don't know why that is.
And you have got a score prediction 2-1. Who's going to score the goals?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, we're asking you. This is your moment to shine.
Oh, we'll have Royal.
Royal, okay. The striker. Are you going to go with someone different other than Bonanza, who doesn't come on?
Yeah, I'll go Torre.
Traore, okay. Who might be gone on Wednesday. Okay, Traore.
Yeah, he should have been on today. He should have been on the beginning against that other fella on Newcastle.
Okay, maximum. Anyway,
yeah.
Dad,
yeah.
You do have a song, don't you, which is quite relevant for today, and it's been a request. Who's the singer? Billy Fury?
Oh, absolutely.
And it's a request to sing Halfway to Paradise, isn't it? And basically, the words are perfect to sum up today. So
it was Paradise, David, today.
No, but it's perfect to sum it up, isn't it? Because it's halfway to Paradise.
Go on.
Are you ready? 3. Do you want me to sing with you?
Well, what's the word now?
Halfway to Paradise. It starts with 3, 2, 1.
Halfway to Paradise, so near yet so far.
Away.
Yeah.
And so near with the 1-0, and then we draw so far away from that win.
Yeah, that's it.
But are we going to have Paradise against Bournemouth? Is it going to be Paradise against Bournemouth?
Definitely, Davey, definitely. We've got to be.
We've got to
be.
Otherwise, it'll be a Dante's Inferno.
There'll be a lot of people. There'll be a lot of people upset.
That's right, Dad. Let's hope it is Paradise and not... It is heaven and not hell. Anyway, Dad, love you lots. It's great to see you, Dugan. Well done on getting onto the channel today.
He's a winner, this one is.
He's a winner. Dugan's confident, is he?
Yeah.
Look, he looks a bit grumpy today. A bit like you, Dad, after the match.
I am, yeah.
Anyway, Dad, love you lots. Always Wolves.
Always Wolves, David. Look after yourself. Love you and everybody else.
Boom. Thanks to Kirk, and make sure you check him. I'm actually doing a check out on their channel. I'm doing a live show with him at 8:30 on Tuesday evening, so you might be able to watch that back as well. And of course, to my dad, Magic Moss, hope you put a smile on your face, and I hope that we're all going to be smiling post-match for the Bournemouth game. In terms of a score prediction for this one, you know, we've got to win the game. We really have got to. I do worry. I worry for Bruno if we don't win this game or the Southampton game, because it is 11 games without a win in the Premier League. The board are now backing him. I know the players are coming in late, and it's almost, you know, I just feel that it's close to clicking. There's lots of positives to take out of every single one of the games, but we have to win these games. We're bottom but one of the league at the moment. Bournemouth, who got walloped 9-0 by Liverpool, they're above us as we record this. But I am going to be positive. I'm going to go with, I don't think we're going to beat Bournemouth anywhere near like 9-0 or 4-0 or even 3-0, but I will go with a 2-0. I hope we'll keep a clean sheet and we'll come away with the points. We'll get our season up and running, and then we can look forward to the Southampton game, can't we? Because we do have City and Liverpool, which are kind of free hits just coming after that, so we need to get points on the board. And I'm going for the 2-0 win. Leave your score prediction in the comments below. Also leave your thoughts on anything that needs to happen before the transfer window closes. And until then, until tomorrow night, which will be a watch along actually, because I won't be going to the Bournemouth game. Last day of the month, difficult with work, so we're going to bring the watch along back, so make sure that you look out for that and you get on the watch along and watch it along with me. Thanks to BT Sport for the help with that. Until then, I'm Dazzling Dave. Come on, let's get the 3 points, please. Always Wolves.